What's going on? It's Clint Bertucci with Traver, and I have Ricky Zollinger out in
What's
California.
up?
And I know Ricky. I've known Ricky for a couple of years. He's actually been on a couple of our trips. He's been Greece, Peru, and Thailand.
Thailand.
Yep. So I've been talking to some people over in Italy and a couple other spots, and I think it's important. You know, you guys in Cali are on lockdown, so I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about that.
Yeah, man. So we are. LA has it a little worse than. So let me adjust that
Where
real
are
quick.
you exactly? Are you in
So
LA?
I'm in Orange County. So I'm about 30 miles south.
Wow.
Yeah. So of LA, but it's happening. Everything that happens there, we're following. You know, shortly after.
Yep.
But over here, man, I feel like we need a little more restrictions or happen faster because no one's taking it seriously.
Really?
Like. My family, we're out here. We're all together. We're not going anywhere. You know, Amy's locked in. No one's moving because we're scared. I mean, like, we're not scared like mass hysteria, but like people are dying. Like, I have a coworker that I used to work with. He's in Yorba Linda. His dad just passed away.
Wow. Really?
And I'm like, and he said it was from that. It's just like, dude. And like, our parents, I mean, they're getting a little older. You know, they've smokers.
Yep.
My dad had a heart attack a couple years ago, so we're being as careful as we can be because we need to be for our family.
Yep. Let me ask you. So when they locked it down, how did that? Did you just hear it on the news, or did you get something like what? How did they tell you? And what are the stipulations?
Yeah, so I think our like lockdown here isn't nearly as bad as what you're hearing about LA. Like LA, I heard people are like non-essential workers are getting tickets. Like they're getting ticketed, cited, like driving to work if they're not like non-essential. It's like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Over here, all the businesses are closed. People are still trying to work. Like, and you know, granted, I get it, but parks are closing, so we're just, you know, we were running at the park, but now we're just running around the block.
So the parks were open.
Yeah.
Really?
Parks
So
and trails were open.
Are they still open now?
I think our Orange County ones are, but parks and see, that's what I'm saying. But parks and trails in LA, I believe are just closed down. Yeah, and it's tough because it's taking time for especially the younger people to like understand, you know, and change. Because like just the last 3 or 4 days, different sets of like friends have just been like raging at the beach or like raging house parties, and it's just
We
like
have that. Same
like,
exact thing. So my question is, when they did the lockdown, I mean, it was just certain counties, and they didn't say, "Hey, you have to be in your house." People were still going to the beach.
bro, that's the weirdest thing about it is that it was ambiguous enough. The announcement that we got from the governor was ambiguous enough that I was just kind of like, so what did he just say? It wasn't like you must or mustn't. It's like, let's be together and stay home. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. But like,
Damn.
for the people who aren't like ordered to stay home, they're not going to stay home.
And you know what? I'm glad we're even doing this because honestly, up to this moment, I thought everybody was locked down just like Italy.
Dude, no.
That's not the case.
I think we're headed there.
Hopefully.
I've heard multiple different friends from multiple different friends that are in Coast Guard. So like, you know, one person away.
We've all had those.
Yeah. So the Coast Guard's coming. They're not here yet.
Yeah.
But it's shitty to say, like, you don't want to be like, yeah, let's lock it down and get but like, really, if we can't police ourselves, like, it's unfortunate, but
that's crazy.
We're in control of our own destiny, and we're currently killing ourselves. It's the only like ray of light that I've heard in there is that the social distancing that we are doing for those of us who are doing it, we won't see those dividends pay out until like, I think it's 3-week windows.
Yeah. 14.
So it will go up, and then hopefully we'll see that.
Yeah. So
because not everyone's being an asshole. Like, just some people are. You know what I mean? It's not everyone. We have people out here trying to do the best we can.
And you know what? I think it's slowly trickling down to where people are giving people shit about going out to the beach.
It has to be that way. It has to be that way. Like, we
that's
need
the only thing. Yeah, that's going to make a difference.
It's like we need to be peer pressuring us in a good way.
What is your outlook on the whole situation?
These things happen historically. They happen. Not in our lifetime, but you've seen it before. And historically, the historical great people, they do great things
Yeah.
during these times.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that some great stuff will come of this. I'm personally looking to make myself a much better human, a much better professional, a much better, leader for the people that work with me and for me, but with me. So dude, I'm in here. I'm meditating. I meditate over an hour a day. I'm reading books that really push my mind forward and not kind of get stuck right now,
Yep.
because this will end, and I'm just looking to come out of it on top and not kind of
That's awesome.
immobilize myself. Which
That's
I feel
awesome.
like you're probably in the same. What
Doing
we
the
think
same.
we
I
think
just did
alike.
30
So,
push-ups.
my man, on a challenge or what?
On a challenge, yeah.
Someone just challenged me to 100. I was like, fuck.
What about the food situation? There's no, you can just go to the grocery store and it's no big deal.
No big deal. Yeah.
So it's really not locked down, man.
No, man. Is
That's
it like
crazy.
that over there?
Right here now?
Yeah.
No, we're not locked down. The people that I associate with we want to be locked down. I mean, for the
Yeah.
most part,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some that don't, but at the grocery store, no, it's wide open. I mean, now they're like sanitizing stuff, and there's certain places that are only allowing a certain amount of people. But no, the businesses are closed and stuff like that. But yeah, you can go to the grocery store. That's crazy, man.
And here's the thing, man. Like, it's tough too, because like we have our to-go food here and we have grocery stores, and you kind of just want that. I honestly like, yo, stay open, play by the rules.
Yep.
Because like we need our economy to kind of hold itself up, and that right now I think those are the only two things kind of keeping it kind of lifted. So it's kind of one of those things, like, it sucks. If they just do things right, hopefully with social distancing and all that other stuff, we'll be able to get the shit we need, and also, slow it down.
Yeah.
But I'm torn too. Like, man, I want to go work out at the park with friends and stuff, like, and that's one of the bigger things. I was talking to my sister, and she was like, oh, one of her friends is going to like have a gathering at their house of like 6 people or whatever, under 10 people. But I was like, yo, like, it's fucking not fair if we're over here just like hanging out with our family and our people, and we're not going to see people, but other people are having little parties and shit all across Orange County. It's like, yo, let's all be in this together. Like,
100%.
is it feels because you're sad because you're like, well, I want to hang out, and then you're jealous because you're like, oh, fuck you, but then you're just kind of like angry at the end of that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? I wanted to get the info on what's going on out there, man. I want to keep it short and sweet. So I really appreciate your time, Ricky, and make sure you tell your family I said hello.
I will, man.
And wish you the best, my friend.
Dude, so much fun talking to you, brother. Have a good day.
Always. See you.
Later, bro.